Hello, hello, bonjour, beautiful, blessed people. How are you today? Hello, hello. Hope all is well on this cold Pacific Northwest day. It's actually snowing right now. We're getting snow. Hey, boo, how are you? I am the alchemist. Oh my goodness, it's snowing right now, and I need some of that fire cider you just made from your family. It's like time to pull out the fire cider and warm my body up. But hope you all are well today. Your Zen Wellness Mama coming at you today on a Mars Day. Happy Mars Day. Happy Chadwick Boseman's Appreciation Day. Sending love and uplifting him and his family today. Oh, it's snowing there too. Um, Yes, happy Mars Day. The last couple of days of Gid, and yesterday I'm learning a lot more and studying a lot of Haitian Voodoo and learning more about Gid and the Gid Loa and Papa Gede. We have one, and the whole month of November is to celebrate Gede. And Gede is like your ancestors in the Haitian Voodoo, elevated ancestors. And so as we're wrapping up the month, just sending love and appreciation to all of those ancestors with us now. So my intention today on this Mars Day, my fun fact, my Mars is in Pisces, and we are later today going to enter a Pisces moon. And Mars, I feel like, is a perfect day for me to come share the Astro weather forecast and just pull some cards. And I'm going to be doing something fun today, something cool that I haven't seen nowhere else. So, I mean, if it's out there, I'm sure maybe I'm not the only one, but I'm going to say I'm the only one. So if you see it out there in the streets again, just know I'm the first one. But I'm going to be pulling cards and doing, the Oracle message of the week per usual. But hey, I see you. But I'm also going to be pulling cards specifically on your human design type. So, are you all familiar with human design? If not, this is your chance, your little godmama planting a seed for you to dive a little bit deeper. We know astrology, we're getting used to astrology, but human design is a whole nother world. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Human design, in a sense, during a time when me and my husband were going through some things, human design really helped me see the light and God in him, because I understood as a manifesting generator, he, as a generator, is not going to be on my same hype level, okay? He needs that time to go into his hermit mode to create so he can generate for us. Then I can do all the things to manifest and generate, right? So if this is all new to you, you don't know what the heck I'm saying, not to worry. I'm going to be doing the Astro forecast and pulling the Oracle message of the week, and then specifically pulling cards on your human design type. And so let's see if I can figure this out, y'all, how to pin a comment. Okay, I'm going to post this. Let me see if I can pin the comment. Okay, so I did it. So if you go on this website, you don't have to do it right now, but keep this in mind. It's super easy to remember, mybodygraph.com, and that will give you your human design chart. Human design is a mixture of I Ching, astrology. It's, oh my goodness, so many things. So I will be coming out with a YouTube video specifically on doing something similar like this, giving the message of the week, and then pulling cards specifically on your human design type. So like I said, I haven't seen this done before, so I'm super excited to share this. So I'll dive a little bit deeper in that YouTube video on what human design is, each design type, and explore more. So you guys can dive a little bit deeper, but let's get into the astro weather of the week. So we are leaving today, going into tonight. We had the Aquarius moon, and Aquarius moon is an air sign and fixed air, and it's all about, when I think of Aquarius moon, I think about communication and just, sharing with others, learning from others. So when we're in Aquarius moon, we could be sharing information, sharing with one another. And then we'll head into a Pisces moon. And Pisces moon is really beautiful for dreaming. If you're doing some dream work, really want to set some intentions for some good dreams, under the Pisces moon is a good time to do it. Pisces is also good. That's why my Mars is in Pisces. So all good time to get out your card deck, pull some cards, do some spiritual things. Shadow side of Pisces moon, watch for addictive behavior, feeling the martyrdom, going down into victimhood. And then later on in the week, we have the Aries moon. So the Aries moon is great about, because what Aries is the first one, is the trailblazer. Shout out to all the number one life path. Initiates, right? So get things done. Aries is ruled by Mars, and Mars is all about action, getting things done. So under the Aries moon, it really gives us that fire to get things done. And so yesterday we had a pretty big transit. It was the Mars trining Saturn, and this really gave us some, Mars, when we're talking about Mars, we're talking about the planet of action. And we talked a lot about trines last week, which is, creating something in harmony. And with the Saturn has a lot to do with time and structure and doing things effectively, right? So when we're thinking of Mars trining with Saturn, it's in a good harmony. They're supporting each other in order for you to create something. So this is a great time to look at how you get things done, really reflect on how you get things done and how you can use that action and what you get inspired about getting things done effectively, right, Saturn? And it also is because Mars is all about fighting for what you believe in. So from what you believe in, I know that chart, human design is a whole nother game. So you can go down the rabbit hole. Sorry, I brought that up. Or pin that in the chat, but it's a whole thing. But I'll talk about it on my YouTube channel. But Mars trine Saturn, just trust the reroute, see of where your drive is leading you, where it's going, and make plans to follow through with that, right? Saturn, effectively and efficiently. We also have Venus opposing Mars, and Venus is the planet of, relationship, beauty. We also think body image, right? We also think about our body when it's opposing Mars. It's in a conflict, it's in a challenge against Mars. So this could be resistance, and Venus also has a lot to do with money. So resistance when how you spend your money, or where you're, some difficulty in financial situations or relationships. So really keeping an eye on that. And then later on this week, we have Venus squaring Neptune, when Neptune is a planet of it's just like dreamy, just like out there, and just like really like going into the deep, like the ocean water. So really when we're thinking about that, like Venus squaring Neptune, we really want to, spend a lot or give a lot of purchases. And with Neptune, it's very spiritual as well. So we might see, a class or a course that we really want to dive into, and just watch these energies, right? Just being cognizant that we could be a luge. We could really get taken deep into the depths of the ocean, be really like having our eyes in awe of something that really inspires us, and put all of our money into that. So this week, just use discernment, because we have a lot of aspects to with Venus right here. And we also have Mars sextiling Saturn. Mercury sextiling Saturn. Mercury is the planet of communication, of relationships, of data, of I really think of Mars as communication. Or I keep saying Mars. Mars wants to come through, okay? Mars, we know it's your day, okay? But we're talking about Mercury right now. Mercury is all about communication, right? So Mercury sextiling Saturn is a great time for us to figure out how to get these things done, right? From the Mars trine Saturn, we know that the things that we want to do effectively, we want to do efficiently, but how are we going to get those done? Who do I need to communicate with to get those done? What data and systems do I need to keep in place in order to get those things done? The Mercury sextile in Saturn helps us figure things out. It helps us organize data. And Saturn is also associated with elders or just like elders or older people. So it's a great time to communicate with older people, maybe seeing and tapping into, hey, what have you learned, or sitting down with your elders and really learning from them and seeing how that can help you along your journey of what you want to set forth. What else do we have here? We have Mercury squaring Neptune, because Venus, I talked about, is squaring Neptune. Mercury and Venus are like side by side in the charts right now, so, or in the sky right now. So they're really going to be doing the same aspect. So since Venus squared Saturn, so is Mercury squaring Saturn. So knowing that Mercury is a planet of communication, squaring with Neptune, this is a time to slow down, right? Neptune, the water, just slow down and really get clear on what you want, right? We talked about the action and doing things, but Mercury squaring Neptune is a time for us to just slow down and really evaluate everything that's going on. We don't want to get overwhelmed by everything, because it's easy to do with Neptune, I just keep thinking, visualizing just like getting swept up by like everything and just going to the bottom of the ocean. But we want to be in control. We want to be free. We want to surrender so that we can flow naturally, right? And really figure out our direction and really come into terms of like where everything is coming and piecing things together. And we don't want to get overwhelmed by that. So we're seeing all of the data and the information that's coming in, and knowing this is personally, right? But in the ethers, in the out there, in our society, because we know as above, so below, we might hear different in news, Mercury, communication, data, facts, things that are coming out that might be we need to double check. Mercury square Neptune is kind of like a Mercury retrograde. So things might get wonky, data and information might get construed. So take it slow, process the information, and go with the flow. So yeah, that's the energies, basically the astro weather of this week. Again, it's a lot. I talk a lot about a lot of aspects, but it's just prompting you to say, hey, Christine maybe mentioned that, okay, maybe I should just slow on this, or hey, that just really did resonate. I'm going to go about my merry business, and that is quite all right too. But I like to know the weather so that I can be prepared, not necessarily saying that it's going to affect you here or there, but if you know that it's going to be snowing outside, you can plan accordingly, right? Like it is here. Okay, so let's get into the oracle message of the week. And then I'm using the Astro Matrix deck, and I used this last week, which you all loved, so I'm excited to use this again. And then I will go into specifically pull cards for each human design type. So all my manifestors out there, all my generators, my manifesting generators, my projectors, and my dear reflectors. Beautiful blessings, the vegan goddess. How are you? Right in time for the oracle message of the week. So my intention today is to give an oracle message of the week. Let's see what the tarot has to say. These cards just flew out. Is there any other messages? Okay. They're just wanting to talk right now. And I knew this was going to come up. Because I saw this card earlier. So the two cards that we have is the Seven of Cups. And then we have the Page of Swords. And I think this speaks to a lot of the astro weather we talked about, right? All of these different, let me slow down. Okay, so the Seven of Cups, right? The Seven of Cups we have here, and this is Venus in Scorpio. So we talked about Venus, right? Material wealth, beauty, luxurious. So when I look at this card, when I look at the Seven of Cups, I see that there's lots of different things going on right now. Lots of things in the ethers, in the sky. And I'm really thinking in our head, right? When I see clouds, when I see things in the sky, I think of air energy. Air is like super heady. So we're thinking about many different things right now. And with Venus in Scorpio, we're thinking about the truth, right? Getting to the truth, cutting to the truth, and really, 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 really what is. So there's a lot of things going on right now, but we really want to get to the truth. And what is the truth, right? There's lots of different options, lots of different ways we can go. Again, we talked about that. Mercury squaring Neptune, so many data, so much information, so much processing. It's like, what do I do with it all, right? What do I do with that all? What do I do with that all? And with the Page of Swords right here, it's telling me Pages is all about a new beginning, a new journey. Pages are like the initiator of the court cards, right? So they're coming in, and then again, a lot of air energy. So air is the swords in the tarot, represents the swords in the tarot. So again, we have a lot of things in our hearts and in our minds. And here, the Seven of Cups, cup representing motion. So there's a lot of things heady, airy. I was feeling that vibe probably because of the Page of Swords. But this is also connected to our heart, like things that are in our head right now. It's just like our hearts are feeling it too, right? It's all a channel. It's all connected, right? So it's like, okay, I'm feeling these things. I could go this way. I could go that way. Like my head is just like all over the place. And the Page of Swords is like, yeah, we about this. Like we in new beginnings. We're starting a new journeys. All of these things. Oh, I will save it for sure. Sending love to your grandma. Prayers up for sure, for sure. So much love to you. I will make sure that I save it for sure. So the Page of Swords, again, is just like on a new beginning, a new journey. Like here, he's just like on top of the cliff. So for me, this says that there's a lot going on in your head, but you have climbed like the top of the mountain. Like you've gotten to a certain accomplishments or certain, something. It's just like you're starting a new journey, right? Like it's just like starting the journey of the swords of like, okay, what am I going to do about what's actually in my head? What am I going to do with what's actually in my head? You're ready to do that now. You're like on top of the mountains. Like, okay, what direction do I go from here? Like he's looking to the right, and I see a whole bunch of birds, like messengers, like all floating above his head. Birds to me represents messengers, right? Again, so many things, so many different messages coming either way. You're like looking and exploring, like, where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Where do I go? Okay. I'm seeing it. I'm seeing the journey. So Mars in Aries, Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands, like, okay, let me just ground down. Let me take everything that's like right here in my head and take a good view at it, right? He's got the world in his hand. But doesn't the world look like clouds? It kind of looks like the clouds that's kind of been following us through this whole journey, right? He's taking it out of his head and he's pulling it in his hand. It's like, okay, it's right in front of me. I know what I need to do. I know what I got to do, but what am I going to do about it? He's looking out into the ethers. He's starting, again, a new journey, but messages and communications are still flowing through, are still coming and supporting us. But now it's not all over the place. It's not like 7 or 10 or 8 birds. It's not 7 different cups. We just have one bird, one guidance, one direction, and we kind of know our direction, right? Two of Wands is like creating something. Like I'm about to create the number 2. With Mars, action, Aries, we're starting something. Mars is all about action. Aries is the first, the trailblazer, the initiator, right? So we're pulling all of that down, taking a good look at it and saying, okay, thank you, guides. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, spirit, for being with me on this journey. I'm taking a breath. I'm being grounded. I have my passions in hand, and I'm ready to head towards this next direction. But Spirit's saying, first, okay, we got to deal with some things, okay? That's all well and good, but before you can truly get to the end of the journey, which is beautiful, hint, which is fulfilled, before you can get there, there's some work to be done. And this popped up last week. This is 5 of Cups. So what are we so distraught of? Where are we stopping? Like we're ready to head down this new journey, but this is popping up again. What are we so upset of that we don't have that's like halting us in our journey? that's bringing this cloud and this heaviness over us. Again, the cups, something we're feeling emotionally. We feel like we don't have right now. But again, we don't need to fret. What has gone, what is not for us will leave. What is for us will stay. And we know that we're guided. We know that we're protected. Why? Because there's two cups. There's two beautiful full cups behind us. And that is the truth, Scorpio. Scorpio ain't always pretty. Scorpio season, we just finished Scorpio season. And ain't always pretty. It's dark. It's heavy. But it helps us get to the truth. Mars and Scorpio. Mars is with us on this journey, wanting us to make action, to take action, to go there. But in order to have true, sustained action, we need to deal with the shadows. Like, it can't be all love and light, right? It would be beautiful if the spread was all love and light, but that ain't life, okay? Different things and different issues are always going to pop up. We're always going to have to go to the shadow. We're always going to have to heal. Five of Cups, right? We're always going to be disappointed. But we can always turn around and say, what? I have something to look forward to, too. I know that I have two cups. I know that I have a roof over my head. It's freaking snowing outside, but I have shelter, right? It sucks that I don't have everything I need to build this business, to build this empire right now. But there's some stuff that I need to deal with inside. And I don't need to worry because I know that I'm well taken care of. I'm well nourished. And the Knight of Swords says, look at this. This is one of the fastest cards in the deck. The Knight of Swords says, once you deal with that shadow, once you cut, and I don't want to say get over, once you flow through the process of dealing with, the things that you saw that's really not working for you, or that you're so emotionally sad about, so emotionally, distraught about. Once you work with those energies and those feelings and work to heal or mend or pin the pieces together, once you do that and turn around and see actually what you do have, the gifts that you do have, and not all the gifts that you don't have, nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. You're heading towards your dreams. You're heading towards what you want fast, right? You're going to get it fast, right? It's going to come to you easily because you did that work. You did that work. All of the emotions. You felt all of the emotions. You felt all of the emotions. You're like, okay, this is a new journey. What am I about to do with these emotions? Okay. I gotta ground. I got to bring it down. I got to set my direction. What's my vision? Where do I want to go? Okay, what's my vision? Oh, shit. Before I get there, I got to deal with some shit. I thought I was ready, but I'm not ready. I got to deal with some shit. But once you deal with that shit, full speed ahead, full speed ahead. Look at this. He is about it. He's like, it ain't no time to even sit down. He ain't even sitting down on this horse. They're going so fast. I know what I need to do. Once you deal with that shadow, and once you get to the deep of what you're so upset about, you'll know, like, the direction you need to head in towards. Fun story. Fun fact. With, like, they say building a business or, having a business, it's like shadow work consistently over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I was at a halt with my business, right? I didn't know what direction I wanted to go in, but I knew I had a mission, I had a passion. But once I did my shadow work and I really got into like, what is prompting me to not want to be out there? I realized in shadow work, it's like, okay, what do you dislike? For me, this is the shadow work that I did. What do I dislike the most? What am I so upset about, or what am I so mad about the most? And it was people who always talked about themselves, who always like bragged about themselves and just like, look at me, look at what I did. I hated that. But once I unpacked and did my shadow work around that, I realized I hate that because that's not what I'm doing for myself. My throat chakra is so closed. I'm mad at somebody else speaking their truth and about their truth because I'm resentful because my throat chakra, I can't speak. And once I started to heal that, I turned around and looked, wow, when I actually speak, when I actually write in my own way, because I was disappointed. I wasn't like all these other people out here, but I wasn't supposed to be. I turned around and looked at my own gifts and was like, wow, I have 2 special, unique cups, unique gifts right behind me. And I was so disappointed that over these other things that I didn't even need. That's the shadow work that I had to do. And now that I'm still doing it, y'all, like I'm slowly coming back and being consistent with this because I know that's what I need to do. I didn't want to at first, but I had to deal with the shadow. And now on Mars Day, Mars in Pisces, I'm about it. I'm heading. I'm like, this is what I got to do. This is where I'm going. This is where I need to go. This is direction I'm going to do. And it's clear to me now. Because it's clear, my path is easy. Once you're aligned, once you're in your right direction, your path is easy. Nothing is stopping you. Nothing is in your way. You're not shy, intimidated. But look at the journey. This is the journey of the swords. It starts with the page and ends up with the knight. A knight gets shit done. The knight gets shit done. The Knight of Swords. He's about it. He's doing that shit so that he can hand it over to the Queen. And what is the Queen of Swords? The Queen of Swords is like, okay, thank you, Knight, for giving me that. You know the direction. You know you spoke your truth and what you knew you needed to speak your truth, right? Queen of Swords speaks the truth. She doesn't care who or what is affected. She's going to say the truth. You know, she could be labeled as a bitch sometimes in the tarot, but she's a bitch because she speaks her truth. I mean, you can't get mad at that. So that's the journey. That's the journey. Really speaking, I think, on what you want, because we have these 2 cards here. We didn't get the Queen of Swords, but after that, but you know what's on the, wow, yeah, Spirit speaking. You know what's on the bottom of the deck? We're going to get to that in a second. But your path is clear. Once you do the shadow work, once you do all of that, your path is going to be clear, right? And when your path is clear, 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is wishes fulfilled. Wishes fulfilled. Wishes fulfilled. So from all of the disappointed cups, all of the disappointed gifts, you'll notice, and from all of the work that you've created, the journey you've gone on, you'll sit back in the end of your journey and say, wow, I was crying over 3 cups before, but look at me. I got 9 cups behind me. It ain't the cups that I thought it was going to be at the start of my journey, but I got 9 and I'm sitting pretty. But no, the 9 of Cups, it's yeah, you're at the end of the cycle, but 10 of Cups is emotionally fulfilled. There's still some work to do. Her arms are crossed, so we're not, like, we're still feeling a kind of way. So maybe you're feeling like there's still more work to be done, but trust and believe there's always work to be done. Your wishes are fulfilled, my dear. Okay? So once you take action. Mars this week and all of the transits have really popping up. Mars was popping up in the cards, telling us to take action. Again, it's going to be all out here. It's flowing around. You're getting the messages. Spirit is with you. So Spirit's telling you a lot, sending you people, sending you signs, sending you lots of messages, but we need to ground. We need to ground, reassess, do the work so that we can head forth and get our wishes fulfilled. But what's the ethers? What's the energy surrounding us, y'all? The 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords keeps us trapped. Our thoughts keep us trapped. So we need to break free of that. Mars, on a Mars day, your Zen Wellness Mama is here to tell you, with all of these transits going on with Mars. Mars is the warrior spirit. Mars is here to cut that shit loose. Mars is here to set you free. Action. Right? She is able to wiggle out of this bondage that she's in, that her swords, that her mind are keeping her in, you in. You're able to break free, but you got to know that you're able to break free. You just got to know that you're able to break free. You're here. Your guides are here. They haven't they're like, hey, girl, just break free a little bit. Get one of those swords real quick and cut your way out. Cut your way out. Cut your way out. That's the energy in the ethers. We already talked about the journey, okay, to get our wishes fulfilled, the shadow work and everything that needs to be done. But we need to get out our head. We need to get out of our head. And I talked about this earlier, getting out of our head. And what are the signs right here? We got Jupiter in Gemini. Woo! Jupiter in Gemini. Jupiter, first of all, expands, likes to expand everything it touches. And Gemini, our thoughts, being curious. Like, there's so many things that we want to be curious about, wanting to expand this way, and then big. It's coming big, 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 big. Can't let that distract us. We need to break free from that energy in order to take action, in order to take aligned action. So that is the message of the week, the oracle message of the week. That was kind of heavy, huh? That was a word that I know I needed. And I see some of you all need it as well. Yeah, you can share it after in your stories. Hey, Peace Queen. Hey, Aaron. Hello, everybody. Okay, so what we are going to do now, and if you don't know, that is perfectly okay, but I'm going to be pulling cards specifically on human design types. So me personally, I am, and I talked about this before, like, you know, with my shadow work, and something that I realized when diving into human design is that my conscious sun falls in my throat chakra with a connected gate to my sacral chakra. And again, all of this information might be new to you. Take bits and pieces. You can always replay back when you find out some more information on human design. I do human design charts, so you can check out my website for that. I'll give you a nice little Notion doc that explains everything. So if you're interested in that, you can definitely check that out. But once I realized that was like also a shift in me. Once I did a human design reading, and it changed everything. I'm like, wow, I'm really supposed to be speaking up. Like, I'm thinking I'm like, you know, supposed to be, you know, just doing little things here and there, but it's like really my passion, and not my passion, it's like my design to be speaking up and to be sharing information from my sacral, from my soul. So, we'll be going through, I'll be pulling cards from, yes, this is one of my most sacred decks, my Sacred Forest Oracle deck. I love this deck, and these have so many good messages, so many good words. So as I pull a card for each human design type, if you don't know your human design type, that is okay. You can always check out the link that I pinned. Go to mybodygraph.com and come back to this message or this live or this recording of this video. I'll also put it on YouTube with some timestamps, and look back at the specific reading. You can look at you can listen to all of the designs. You don't just scratch out the human design part and just take it as a message for you. Do whatever feels good for your soul. But I'll be pulling one oracle card from the Sacred Forest Oracle deck based on each human design type. Something I haven't seen before, and I just love, like I mentioned, human design. So we are going to see what we have here. So starting off is our manifestors, and our manifestors are our trailblazers. It was once said, okay, so we have manifestors, we have generators, we have manifesting generators, we have projectors, and we have reflectors, right, in human design. And again, I'm just going to give you a brief overview. In the YouTube video that I'll post like later on when I got some time, I'll go into depths. But I'm not sure if he's one of the creators, but very famous in the human design world. He stated, in an ideal world, manifestors, they get things started. Projectors guide the process. Generators and MGs, manifesting generators, provide the energy to realize and complete the things. And reflectors tell us how well everything is going, right? So we'll start with manifestors because they are the trailblazers, or you are the trailblazers. They're 10% of the population, and they're here to initiate, to start things, to move things. So you think of manifesting. Okay, I'm going to manifest something, right? So our manifestors are here. They're great manifestors, okay? So manifestors, your card today is the water spirit, manifesting your dreams. I can't make this shit up. Manifesting. Are you a manifestor? Okay. manifesting your dreams. Manifesting your dreams. So in this card, manifesting your dreams, we got an otter, we have the water spirit, the number 46, 4 plus 6 is 10, the energies of 1 and 0. We know water. We started our journey with the 7 of cups, all of the water, right? So for this manifester, for this, what I'm really getting is it's time to manifest your dreams. We are under the Sagittarius sun, which is also all about manifesting our dreams. We got the Pisces moon tonight. Maybe do some dream work, write in your dream journal, write in your manifestation journal, write out your dreams and use your dreams. Set some intentions to manifest those out in the world, because what we know, you are a manifestor, so you can manifest your dreams. Under this Sagittarius energy, dream your wildest dreams, your biggest dreams. Be optimistic. Act like the world is in your oysters. And you're a Pisces too. Come through now. So what I'm getting is that this time is a very, very good time for you to manifest your wildest dreams using the water, using water spirits. If you can, go to water. If not, that's cool. You work with the water, your showers, all of that energy. And then you already know, as a Pisces, your dream work. So I'm just going to read a quick little bit from this. 46, the water spirit, manifesting your dreams. The water spirit says, water flows in circles, and right now you are in a cycle of manifesting your dreams. Don't stop the flow by doubting or hesitating. Allow the emotions and freedom to be expressed. Timing is everything, and right now is your time. Right now is your time. So I don't know, what more I can say. All of this energy right now is telling you to manifest your wildest dreams. So do that shit. Manifest your wildest dream, manifestors, because we know you can do it, right? We know you can do it. They are our trailblazers. They are full of strength, powerful. They're influential, impulsive. Maya Angelou is a manifester. So shout out to all of you manifestors who are here to initiate and create movement for helping all of us to manifest our dreams, right? Okay, we have our generators, our life force. This is my husband, and our generators are 30% of the population. They are here to create and to magnetize. So my husband, who's a Pisces moon, is in a Taurus sun. So he's very artistic. He's a chef. He uses food as his art, and he's a generator. So generators have that creative energy. So yeah. Just a little bit about generators, and let's see what their card is. And it's a bee spirit. So for generators, your card is the bee spirit, and it's number 5. So with this, I'm automatically seeing this is so funny because I know my generators, you tend to get burnt out a lot. People are pulling you so many different ways, each which way, and you need time to restore, to charge your battery, because you're constantly generating, you're constantly giving out all of your creative magic, all of your beautiful honey, all of your sweetness. You're a generator, beautiful. You are giving out all of your honey, all of your sweetness, working, but you need time to rest. You need time to recharge your battery. So what I'm saying with this bee spirit, in order for you to get that prosperity, take some time to restore yourself, to relax, to really come into, I'm seeing yellows, I'm seeing oranges here. Your solar plexus, really tend to those, your sacral, chakra. And I'm seeing the energy of 5. So there might be a lot of change here. And if there's a lot of change, it's hard to keep working and you're feeling depleted. You'll learn, just Google, YouTube, there's tons of information out there. Again, I'm just planting the seed and then learn. And then, because when you use your human design, different things will open up for you as well. You'll start to see, once you're using your human design and kind of what you're here for, you'll see how magically different things to start to happen and activate. But let's read your card, Bee Spirit. The bee spirit says, the sweet abundance of the universe is flowing into your life. However, you need to take action and perhaps join with others to align with the frequency of your dreams. Believe that you deserve and your goal will unfold. Believe that you could deserve and your goal will unfold. And I'm just going to read a little bit because I'm called to. To activate the prosperity you desire, this card can signify that it's time to work hard. Be willing to put in time and energy for your goal will be attended. Put in efforts and they will pay off. The B works together to consider whose energy aligns with yours and how you might collaborate to achieve your dreams. By doing this in good fortune, you will ensure. So with this, and the bee spirit, remember how I was saying like you need to rest in order to recharge? The beautiful thing about a generator is you work great with a manifesting generator. So I'm seeing this as, okay, so but you do need your rest too, right? Manifesting generators can go. So this is saying, align yourself, maybe partner with different manifesting generators because sweet abundance is flowing into your life. And for you not to get burnt out and get depleted, working with others or collaborating with others, bees, they work together, really collaborating with others will help that flow of abundance. And manifesting generators and generators are a great match. So that is your card. And for a manifesting generators, which is myself, they are 33 of the part. Oh, and Oprah is a generator. So shout out to Oprah. Manifesting generators are the multi-passionates. They are like always got something going on. They could do this. They could be passionate about this. They're passionate about that. They're passionate about that. Because not only are they manifesting things, they're generating things. So they're getting the ideas. They're being creative and making sure that all the shit gets done, right? So the card for this is the Ancient Oak Spirit. So my manifesting generators, it's the Ancient Oak Spirit. The Ancient Oak Spirit. So with this, I'm saying strength. And it's so funny because I have my Strength Tarot necklace down. And, I forgot her name on IG, but my Buku Hoodoo sister, I'll make sure that I link her information in the description below or in the chat below. But the Oak Spirit is all about strength, manifesting generator, strength. So strength in the number 2. So within this, I'm really getting, and I'll read from the book, the Ancient Oak Spirit. So what I'm really getting is, again, we have like orbs around the trees. And, trees represent to me like wisdom, ancestral roots, like stability, strong. So with this, I'm seeing that things around you and maybe the ancestors are really giving you strength right now, like really giving you vitality, really giving, and a Capricorn, MG, and I know they work all the time. They probably work all the time. It's about that money. Got 5 different businesses. But the Ancient Oak Spirit is strength in the number 2. So really coming into unity, coming into something with maybe I'm getting an elder or some sort, like an oak, or maybe even just connecting with the nature to fill you back up, to give you some vitality, to give you some extra strength that you need at this time. And funny enough, the strength card is the card on the deck, or the Ancient Oak Spirit is the card on the deck. So I always like to look at that. It's like an extra little so-and-so. So the spirit of the ancient oak tree says, you are wise and strong beyond measure. Stand firm and rooted where you are. Speak your truth. You are intuitively guided in the right direction. And I love this for an MG. I love this for an MG. You are wise and strong beyond measure. The thing with MGs is they're always into something. Like nothing is like really consistent for them. Why? Because it's not meant to be. We are meant to like go here, go in different directions, like plant our seeds, plant our roots in so many different directions. And that is okay. That is okay. We need to know and not be intimidated by that we are wise, we are strong. Some people can be fixed and stay in one place, but we have the option to, that's our gift, is to, be here, be there, help generate this, help manifest this, work with others, to collab with others, to do all of that. We are still wise, even though our path and our trajectory might not be like everybody else. We need to know that we are wise. We are strong beyond measure. Stand firm and rooted where you are, the oak spirit, rooted where you are. Speak your truth, and you are intuitively guided in the right direction. The oak spirit acts as a reminder of the power within you. The tree symbolizes endurance, strength, mystical wisdom, courage, and nobility. Remember that the inner strength means speaking your truth. Why is this reading me for filth right now? Any of you other RGs? Okay. Speaking your truth without over-explaining yourself. Eyeshadow. Without over-explaining yourself. So we don't need to explain ourselves, manifesting generators. We just need to know that we are wise. Things might not look like everybody else, but we're manifesting and we're generating, okay? So we need to be stable and be strengthened by that, by our uniqueness. Okay? And my lovely projectors, and Prince and Jimi Hendrix are also manifesting generators. So my generators, the seers, they are 20% of the population. They are talking about low energy. My poor projectors. They only need to work like 2 hours a day because they're just that efficient. Okay, they're able to see what's going on and be like, okay, that needs to be fixed. That needs to be done. This is how you do that. Okay, now I'm gonna go take a nap. They are here to guide us, to bring focus, to upgrade our situation, our life, to improve and accomplish things, and to teach. And for my projectors, the card that I got for you is the Thicket of Thorns. The Thicket of Thorns. Are you a projector? Yes. We need your wisdom, projector. We need your wisdom. Your wisdom is so helpful into the whole process because you could see, you're able to see what's working and what's not. And be like, okay, manifestor, thank you for your vision. Thank you for starting your initiation. You know, generator, we needed your creativity. Thank you for giving your gift. I appreciate that. Manifesting general, thank you for making it happen. Thank you for making it happen, doing all the things to make it happen. But actually, as a projector, I see that this might need a little bit tweaking here. This might need a little bit tweaking there. And this is how you do it. And now I'm going to go take a nap, right? So in the thicket of thorns, uncertainty. So what's going on, uncertainty? What's going on, projector? We got 43 here. 43. So what I'm seeing is 43 is giving me 7, seeker energy. And in this card, she looks like she's seeking ahead. She's looking ahead, looking for direction, looking for guidance. And she's in a thicket of thorns as she's doing that. She's in a thicket of thorns. And so for this, I'm seeing you're looking for direction, you're looking for things ahead. But what I'm also seeing is that you have beautiful butterflies above your head. And look at the stream coming directly to you. So you might be looking elsewhere, but my beautiful, the answer is right within you. You're in a thicket, like, okay, do I need to go here? Do I need to go there? Do I need to go there? Slow down, take a breath, use your own guidance. You know where to go, projector. You see the direction. You know where to go. Let's see what your card says. Uncertainty. So what's uncertain about? What you uncertain about? What you uncertain about? 43. Let's see. 43. Okay. Thicket of Thorns. Uncertainty. The Thicket of Thorns says timing is everything. Let go of the struggle. You'll gain great rewards. Timing is everything. Let go of the struggle. You'll get great rewards. So what I'm seeing this and what I was channeling earlier is that time, it's going to take some time. You might be in the thicket right now and lots of things are uncertain, but you'll know. You'll get, Spirit's giving you the steps. You're getting the information. You'll get in the know. Again, when things are clear, it won't be a struggle. When you'll know that it's the right way to go, you'll know that it's the right way to go when it's not a struggle, right? The timing is everything. Let go of the struggle and you'll gain great rewards. The first step to move forward is to acknowledge where you are. Instead of asserting that you're stuck, and accept the truth. The universe desires your success. It only requires that you wait until the path is ready for you. Acknowledge the truth of the situation and wait until you have clear direction. Then slow and methodically take action. The next move. Okay? My beautiful projectors. And now but not least, we have my reflectors. Reflectors are 1% of the population. And, okay, popped off. Beautiful. They are 1% of the population, and they are here to help us reflect. So they reflect back to us what we need and what's working, what's not working. They're here to like take everything in. And the thing with reflectors, all of their centers are open. So when you have an open center, you really receive information. You're really getting that wisdom, getting that information so that you can then push it back and say, okay, this is how we kind of do things. They're here to be a mirror for us to reveal the truth of like what's kind of happened. Okay, we saw that you initiated. We saw that you did all the things. We saw that you analyzed the thing, but this is really the deal and what's actually going on. Reflectors are so special. 1% of the population. Michael Jackson is a reflector, right? Makes sense. They're super sensitive. They have to wait a lunar cycle in order to make decisions. Like, they're unicorns. They're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful unicorns. And we appreciate our reflectors so much, and we need you. And the strength for you, my dear reflectors, and this kind of makes sense, the spirit guardian of autumn, letting go, the number 35 here, 35. So what I'm really getting with this in the number 35 and just 8, maybe something around money, something that you want to create, something that you want to, do in the world as a reflector. Again, I'm seeing a lot of energy in the head, the spirit garden of autumn, letting go. So with this, I'm really saying that it's time for you to look at your true beauty, reflector. Like, you are such a beautiful unicorn. Not many people will understand or get, and you feel so much. You need to see your own beauty. Lay in your own flowers. Let go of everybody else's energy, everybody else's opinions, and what they're trying to project on you, because you might tend to take some of that in. Lay down, let go, release in your own beauty, in the spirit of autumn. Let that shit fall. Let that shit go. And then we know once you let go, you allow, you surrender, different things happen. We can take action. The spirit guardian of autumn says, relinquish control and let spirit take over. You don't need to do everything yourself. Release whatever life doesn't serve you. Clutter clear your life. Simply open your heart and let go and allow spirit to help and support you. Release whatever doesn't serve you. Clear up your life. Simply open your heart and let go and allow spirit to support you. Of course, there are times to hold on as if your life depends on it. But now it's time to surrender. You aren't forces outside yourself. Ooh, reflector. Instead, you are opening up to inner guidance of your soul. You are so special. Oh, I feel this a lot, my reflectors. When you let go, the creative forces of the universe can flow through you. We need you. We need your mirror. We need your reflection. And it's hard to do that when you're so in everybody else's energy. The spirit of guardian of autumn is saying, let go, be in the flow. Spirit is here to support you. Wow. And I'll end that there. And like I said, Michael Jackson is a reflector. But whether you're a reflector, manifesting generator, projector, any of these, if any of these messages meant for you, if you're still on this live, there was a little bit of peace in all of these for each and every one of us, if that resonates for you. Again, my goal and my intention here is just to plant a seed, to make you think, as I say the numbers, as I straight to numerology, and all my goal is to help you stay curious. stay curious. I'm a Gemini. So stay curious. You know, Mars is in Gemini. So what you're taking action for and what you're about, stay curious, be open. Look at all of these different modalities, all of these different things. Human design, I've learned so much from human design. It has empowered me in different ways than I could have never imagined. So as your Zen Wellness Mama, I'm giving you a little hint of human design, giving you a little reading, giving you a little oracle. So as you look into your human design chart, and as you go back and you're in a different situation or whatever, and you need a oracle message for your human design type, you can come back to this message and check that out. And like I said, I do human design readings. What I do with my human design readings is I do it within Notion. So I'll give you a whole Notion dashboard. If you're not familiar with Notion, that's a whole nother conversation. Notion will change your life. But I will give you a beautiful Notion dashboard that I will explain. If you're a manifesting generator, this is what all you need to know. Your profile line, like I'm a 3/6, which is a martyr/role model. What that means, where do you go from there? Some advice, how to use it, how it can help you in your business, how it can help you parent. Oh my gosh, human design and parenting. Beautiful. So if you're interested in any of that, book a discovery call. We can chat about it. We can see what service or things will work for you, and I'll be more than happy to share that. And yeah, I'll be probably doing another video specifically on human design readings for your human design chart, because I haven't seen that out there before, and I just love human design. I also will be putting up a video very shortly of how to connect with decks and how to, work with cards and divination, using the practice of divination, as it's one of my favorite modalities. And I'll be doing a deck interview with my Oracle Cannabis deck, which I love so much. Balance is on the bottom of it. I absolutely love this deck. So stay tuned make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, and we'll be doing a deck interview with this beautiful deck, these beautiful cards. And why don't we pull a card before we leave today? I'm sending you all so much love. Okay, it's popped out. Create. So we talked about taking action. Our final message for today, based on everything you've taken in. Woo, Spirit had a message. I don't know how long I've been on here, but I'm glad I'm off today. Create something. Create your wildest dreams. We talked a lot about dreams. Just take action to create something today. And that is the card. Whether it's some herbs, whether it's just cooking, using your hands, maybe painting, maybe putting together a mojo bag for your dreams, whatever that is, create something today. So I have the guidebook. Why not? Let's just read this and see what final messages you have to say, and then I will let y'all go. Okay. Hermetic is 80. Y'all, this is I love this deck. We have the best times with this deck. Okay. Create. In the edible card, we see a mortar and pestle, fresh herbs, fruit laid out, and 2 dehydrated fruit squares that are lying on the table. It's time to create your own medicine and experiment in the kitchen with different roots and plants. The edible orange is the skin of the thoth and the father writing out the magic. It's said in the legend that he left several emeralds on the table for humanity to find so that they can know truly how to live. The 2 of these tablets have yet to be revealed to humanity and won't be until we evolve our consciousness enough to fully integrate the teachings of the last lessons needed to grow. Listen to the plants around you. Take your medicine within your own hands. Y'all, what did we just talk about? Everything that's going on around us. They give me a countdown, y'all. I've been on so long. Everything around us. Take it in your own hand and create. Human design, numerology, tarot, messages, ancestors, guides, all of this. Take it all in. What you gonna create? What you gonna create from it? What you gonna create from it? Oh my gosh, can I find the card? I can't find the card. It's okay. I'm not meant to find the card. I'm gonna leave y'all at that. But what you gonna create? What you gonna create? I was gonna have the Two of Wands. You know, the Two of Wands is in the hand. Before he's ready to go and take that action, before he enters as the Knight of Swords, what are you going to create? That is what that beautiful card is telling us now. So get out your mortar and pestle. Get out your tools. Have a beautiful Mars day. Mars is the planet of action. Take some action and create. So much love to y'all.